Kristen at Music Junkie Press. We're down here at Mayhem Fest 2015. Got a very special guest for you. We got Tom and Kyle at Hellyeah. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hey, how are you?
Third day in here. How's it going so far?
Day 3, yeah. Pretty. We're glad to be in California for the beginning of this tour because it's going to be brutal. The rest of it, but beautiful now. Yeah, it's awesome.
This is taking you straight into August. I mean, it's going to be grueling days.
Yeah.
You keep seeing these schedule out here. What are you most looking forward to after the tour?
We have 3 days off.
That's it.
And that's it. And then we go to we have a short run in the U.S. And then we go straight to Australia, Japan, New Zealand. So
wow.
Looking forward to that. For the 3 days, it's just going to be a tease, you know. So
yeah, exactly.
We'll keep going.
Now you guys are definitely bringing the energy again. We saw you back here in Sacramento.
Aftershock?
Sacramento for the Blood for Blood tour.
Oh, right.
Incredible. What kind of pre-show rituals do you guys do to get this like energy when you guys come out?
Everyone's got their own little thing going on, but you know, Chad does his own thing separate from us. He just stays in the room and screams at himself. He throws up, and then we just all in the same dressing room, just cranking whatever, you know.
The music,
clutch,
maybe a few shots of liquor being passed around here and there, but I mean it's not that climatic or anything. We just kind of
just leave it out there on stage.
Yeah, it's about an hour process. You build up to it, you let everything go, and then you can go be a normal human being the rest of the day.
Now we gotta ask, what happened? You broken leg or something?
Oh, it's broken.
I had a little accident in Munich where shattered both sides of my ankle out and had to get emergency surgery and hospitalized for a few days, and then those guys continued. First day of the tour in Europe.
Oh my God.
And I had to fly home.
And now you're out here.
And now I'm out here sitting down, playing on stage, but I'm playing and I'm here. So
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Got a couple more weeks with it and then we're back.
And then you're good. You gotta leave.
Yeah, it's a little uncomfortable, you know. It's like trying to drag a boat anchor around.
Exactly.
I mean, look at the size of this thing.
Yeah, exactly. You would think everything gets smaller with technology. You'd think that just gets bigger, you know?
I gross everybody out every couple days.
Cleans his wounds.
I'll clean it out. Fucking just make these Frankenstein incisions and shit.
Come on, get this on camera, right? You know?
There's like 5 screws in this side, and then 9 screws in a plate on the other side. So it was like all at one time it happened.
And so you were overseas when this happened.
I've been Munich, Germany. Luckily.
That's crazy. Thank goodness. And
Germans are pretty meticulous about the.
And had surgery over there.
Yeah.
Wow.
The surgery
that night.
That night.
Wow.
It happened midnight, and then he was in surgery by 2 a.m. probably.
Shit, and now you're back out here. I love it. I love it. See, determined, giving everybody what they want out here.
Do it.
Now, we got to ask. Okay, so you guys are planning on working on some new music coming up next year.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, we like Kyle said, we have a tour starting after this that takes us Japan, Australia, New Zealand, and after that we'll probably take like a couple weeks down, and then we'll start writing for the next record in late September, and probably start actually recording the record in October with Kevin, back with Kevin Churko in Vegas, and hopefully have something out first quarter next year. And
awesome.
it's going to be
right back on the road.
Right back out. Yeah, no rest.
Now you guys, when you're coming out here and people are coming up to you guys, literally, I mean, it's funny because they have all these young fans are starting too. I mean, it's neat because you're seeing these generations coming out.
Especially this tour is amazing. It's
it is.
Slayer and King Diamond, then you have a bunch of new bands on those stage, and Devil Wears Prada is opening up this stage, and Whitechapel. It's awesome to see the huge generation gap, but everybody,
all
from
together.
super young to older, it's awesome.
And that's the other thing is we definitely are, trying to get people out back to the live element of coming to shows, because it is, you end up getting to, it's finally seeing that it's not, the genres are being busted apart, and it's just music. You're coming out here for the love of music.
Yeah.
Now, you've heard about the study about listening to heavy music now calms you down. You've heard this new study in Australia.
That's right.
What do you guys think about that?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't heard that.
That's absolutely. I mean, I can fucking, confess to that.
Isn't it? It's 10 minutes. They say 10 minutes. They did the study, 10 minutes of heavy music, and it actually got people more in touch with their feelings and calmer after.
Because it's extracting those feelings out. You're living it through the fucking music.
Yes.
So you're kind of having like a little therapy session. Chad says it every night when he goes on stage. They say that, concerts are therapy for people. He says that a lot of people spend their money going to a doctor, laying on a couch and boo-hooing. But heavy metal fans and people that love to go to concerts to get the same, they almost have the same kind of experience, because they're letting loose all these
That's very
range
true.
of emotions. Yeah.
And that's what we've seen actually in Sacramento at the Ace of Spades. There was a smaller, venue
right,
there,
right,
and it was interesting because it was like people came in there and they were just there for that experience. It's amazing because it's literally just emotionally draining for everybody. It's like the highlight of their
And
night.
that to me is like good shit because it's good to like people can go to concerts anytime, but when you go to a show where the energy level, where you can feel the electricity coming from the crowd, that's a good thing.
And it's self-serving for you guys because you guys are getting, it's literally a release for you guys as well as it is for the
Obviously,
audience.
you're feeding off of each other.
Yeah.
Like when the crowd's feeding off of you and you're feeding off them, so you're all in the same, you're all in the same boat. Everyone's on the same page. Everyone's getting everything out, and then you're done. After you're done, you can breathe.
Exactly.
Exhale. Yeah.
No, you guys on this tour, pretty much you don't have much. Breaks at all. It's literally. What do you guys do in your downtime? I know you probably don't have much of it.
There isn't much. We play at 7 o'clock. So the day starts, earlier than like a headline tour. We don't play till 10 or 11 o'clock at night. So
it's kind of like, so far it's been really comfortable. We get up and hang out with everybody, and then I think we're playing at like a really nice spot. Then after that, we get to see King Diamond and fucking Slayer and just chill, and it's cool.
That's very cool. Very cool. Now, actually, the fans are coming out here, and what is it when you hear the fans come to you guys and tell you about how your music is that release for? How is that when you hear them tell you
I
that?
can totally relate because we're the exact same way. This is our only release. If we weren't doing this and you're home, you have all the stuff built up, and you go out and do something stupid because that's your only release.
Yep.
So it's like I said, it's mutual. We feel the exact same way as they do. And it's awesome because we're the same people.
Now, how about if somebody can peek into your iPod? What would they be most surprised at maybe finding in there that you listen to?
Oh, there'd be a lot of surprises, probably on both of ours.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, you name it. There's every genre on there.
And that's the important thing, if people have to really realize that music is music. It doesn't matter what there's something for every mood.
Yeah, there's good music in every genre, and there's bad in every, So it's not like I hate rap or I hate country, I don't hate any style. I can find something.
Shit, we were listening just yesterday to the soundtrack from National Born Killer. Natural Born Killer soundtrack. Shit, I just bought, you ever heard of the Young Thanks?
No.
They're like a female singing kind of duo, sisters out of England. They're like very folk, sad, very uplifting at the same time kind of shit, but it's just different. You know what I mean? It's like, I listen, like you said, you find your metal and stuff like that, but there's a lot of other stuff. Beatles, Zeppelin,
everything, and that's it.
Tom Waits.
And it's all available now. Back when you're going to go to the record store to look for it, now it's like pretty much.
Yeah, now you just type it in, type the name in, and something will pop up.
It's a lot easier actually now. Sifting through the internet trying to find a record that you cannot find in a record store.
Yeah, you can go on YouTube.
That's the one good thing.
You start looking for one thing, the next thing you know, you're like, learning origami or something.
Yeah, then you feed off. Yeah, right. And then your whole day's gone. You realize what the hell's going on.
Exactly. Now, so after the tour, you're going to head off. You're going to go overseas after this. When fans see you out on the road, what's something they can give you? As their way of thanking you, sort of. You probably always have people coming up to you, but it's their way of thanking you as well.
I just think it's their stories,
That's very cool.
Because everyone can relate to something, whether if that's what the song is really about. Like it doesn't really matter. Like, what's the song about? Well, what do you think it's about? And they're like, well, I take it where there's a real personal experience, and they can relate to something that maybe that's what Chad was writing about, or maybe it wasn't. So I think it's the fact that the way people it really touches and reaches them, and we feel the same way. Like we're writing for ourselves, and then when you make that connection with people, that's the best feeling.
And actually, with Hush now, with the No More organization, that was great because that's gotten a lot of feedback from people, and it's great for everybody to share their stories. And even regardless of what if it's about domestic abuse, it's amazing because people find the comfort in that song for anything they're going through.
Yeah, right.
And I think that's it's amazing to be able to do that. And we thank you guys for the gift of the music that you guys do.
Awesome, thank you.
And lastly, is there anything you'd like to share with your fans and our audience?
Well. Shit, man, just get out to these shows, man. This is pretty much the last tour we're doing this summer. Until we start working on a new record. And, thank you for all the support. It's been great. This record's really turned a lot of stuff around for us and opened a lot of new doors, new fans. And thank you, man.
It's good to be playing in front of. We're always playing in front of new faces every time. There's people seeing the band for the first time. It's the fourth record, so it's always new. like we're not sick of playing songs because there's always someone brand new that's hearing it for the first time. So it's always energizing and uplifting, and we couldn't be more grateful that we're still.
And I love it. We got to let everybody know whatever you're going through, come out, get to a live show,
Right.
and leave it all out there.
Exactly.
It's awesome.
Yep. Right.
We thank you guys so much for your time.
Pleasure.
Thanks.